Hi everyone and good morning from Australia. Welcome to Tarot for You 444. It's so lovely to have you with me today. I'm going to do a quick check-in with Divine Masculine and see what you don't know and what you might need to know about Divine Masculine. Excuse me. My throat chakra plays up every time Divine Masculine wants to speak. So excuse me for clearing my throat. He's very naughty, Divine Masculine. Very cheeky, as we would say in Australia. Very cheeky sometimes. I hope you're all having a beautiful day, night, afternoon or evening wherever you are in the world. And here we go. Wow. Goodness me, Divine Masculine. Harry says sometimes he wonders whether this twin flame journey is worth it at all, because he's been meditating. How often? Every 5 minutes he reckons he's been meditating for. Every 5 minutes? Really? Every 5 minutes. Okay. Well done, Harry. Well done. All right. My throat chakra will go back to normal in a minute after I give you this message. So I can't wait to get it to you. Alrighty, so okay, it looks like he recently had some things to take care of regarding business or, something to do with stability. Excuse me. He may have spent a lot of time with people, for work or with regard to family. And in a way, this time away from Divine Feminine was what made him feel as though he realized what was important to him emotionally, because when he was, spending time with other people, he kind of realized that, oh, I don't feel as good when I'm with my Divine Feminine. So he's kind of had an aha moment, and someone in spirit is helping him out. A male, I feel. I love this card. The Hierophant in this deck is different to the traditional Hierophant cards. It can also denote that he's doing a religious practice, which takes up some of his time. It can also denote that he's thinking about marriage. He's also thinking about giving back to his Divine Feminine in some way. And she is showing up as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And he is showing up as the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so they're both not as grounded as they should be. They're both perhaps, working towards their goals with money. But they're still coming through as the King and Queen of Pentacles. So that's great news. They're still trying to stand firm in what they're doing in their physical or 3D reality. So well done to Divine Feminine. You're matching the energy of Divine Masculine here. In the recent past, it looks like he had to speak to someone. Perhaps, could have been cutting words or just putting someone in their place a little bit. Okay? And this took a little bit of strength away. If they didn't have cutting words with someone, it may have been that they were overthinking something. I'm also getting the feeling of a short illness here. So they could have been unwell for a little bit. I'm getting words coming through a little bout of depression, perhaps, not clinical depression as such, but, being sad, feeling alone, perhaps overthinking. What you don't know is he's feeling trapped within his own mind. He's feeling as though he wants to break free of his karmic life. But he can't with regards to work because he needs money. Whether that's to, come to Divine Feminine or just in general, he needs money. In the past, this lifestyle, this work was, making him feel as though it was just, like a weird, what am I trying to say? A mouse on a wheel. He's just going around and around doing the same old thing every day, every week, every month, every year. And then he met his Divine Feminine and his whole world changed. Okay? So even if he can't get to you, his whole world changed. He feels, even if you're in separation with your Divine Masculine, when he thinks about you, he's not thinking about Divine Feminine, he's feeling her. He's saying, this is an unbreakable bond that I want to last forever. He's realizing this, if he hasn't already. He's realizing that love is the only answer. And, there's coffee cups in the background here on this card. So it's kind of like, when he drinks his morning coffee or when he has coffee with friends, his love for Divine Feminine is present then. And I also feel that this happens for Divine Feminine. I feel that she feels, even amongst friends, even amongst other family, that she knows something's missing. Wow, this is, just excuse me. Wow. This card really makes my throat chakra go crazy, because this is how he feels without Divine Feminine. He feels like he can't break free. Negative thoughts sometimes coming in. He feels trapped. Feelings of frustration, anxiety. And so some of them are doing toxic behaviors. Perhaps drinking, perhaps smoking, perhaps recreational drug use. It's very toxic behavior. For some of them, it's affecting their throat. Okay. Perhaps eating things they're not supposed to. It's this toxic feeling. This other woman, this cutting other woman, is also showing up here. This could be a family member. This could be, a partner or someone he's married to. Or this could be, for some of them, it could be their mother, a cousin, a work relationship, like a boss. This woman is matching this devil energy here. Okay, so she's not a good influence for him. He might get mad when he's around her. He might feel frustrated when he's around her. He might feel, wow, she's very nasty. This is a strong woman that fights for what she believes in, and someone that's said to be someone you shouldn't underestimate at any time. She could be a widow or a single female. And whether this could even be a past energy where it's someone who's made him feel low in the past, someone who's said some things to him that have, broken his self-esteem, made him perhaps, not even have faith in the gender of females because of how she acted. This is a woman who doesn't care if she hurts someone. This is a vindictive, narcissistic, very horrible person that's caused him to have either these bad behaviors or these negative thoughts or feeling trapped, anxiety, feelings of frustration. Okay? And even made him feel that, well, it feels like he's being blocked by her in some way. There's this blocking feeling. The beginning of prosperity isn't here. Security and stability isn't here. Gaining money isn't here. Financial improvements isn't here. It's like there's a, he's going along and then that blocks him. So this female energy, it could be a man too, because, energy, we all have divine masculine and feminine, or distorted masculine and feminine energies. This is a distorted female energy. Could be a man who has, more feminine in them. And this is blocking divine masculine. It could be a family member that always makes him feel not good enough. But this has affected him greatly. So what does he want to say to you, divine feminine? I feel like he had to put her in a bit of a place, as in have words with her. And that won't resonate for all of you, of course. This is a general reading. If you want your own personal reading, please contact me. My details are below my email. Then we can delve into your situation. You can ask up to 8 questions and I can send you your own private video just like this with me and Harry. I know I'm coughing because Divine Masculine's trying to talk, and when it goes, it'll go. He's not impressed that I'm coughing on the channel. Harry, are you being mean to me? He's not happy. See that? He's not happy. It's very early in Australia, so be nice to me. I only just got up. Harry. Harry, Harry, Harry. He's very cheeky. That's what we say in Australia. Cheeky instead of naughty. Very cheeky. Alrighty, what does he want to say to you? Here he goes. Okay. Divine Feminine, something from my past has created me to have low self-esteem. There we go. This is the wounded warrior energy. This is, if I just believe in myself, I'll get through it. Okay. Very nasty energy, this female energy around him. Not good. Okay, we have 2 3s here. We have the 3 of Wands in reverse and the 3 of Cups upright. For many of you on the twin flame journey, there is a person, place or situation in the way of this connection. Either one or both of you are already in relationships. Okay. And if it's him, he doesn't like this. He doesn't like not being able to get to his Divine Feminine. Right? He's trying to get himself organized in terms of money to bring this in. A lot of them are trying to save enough, to try and make enough, to try and even go into different kinds of work to bring this in, because they want to get married or engaged. We have the Page of Cups here, an offer of love. An offer of love. And if not an offer of engagement or marriage, this is someone apologizing for not being around, for not having coffee with Divine Feminine. Okay? There's too much going on in their world with work and with karmic situations for them to bring you messages sometimes, even though they want to bring. Yeah, see, this just flipped out. The Eight of Wands in reverse, having a hard time bringing in loving messages right now. But with the Six of Pentacles here, wanting to give to you. Okay. Let's see what his love messages are. Looks like he needs some support, moral support at this time. Messages of love. Okay, so take these how they resonate for you on your journey. Remember, this is a general reading. I acted like it wasn't a big deal when it really was breaking my heart. So there's something more here going on for some of them. Please understand, I was in pain. I never meant to ruin things. I never meant to ruin us. I'm truly sorry for my words and actions. So some of them have spoken rudely to you, perhaps. All I want to do right now is cry and scream and let it all out, because the pain is killing me inside. Okay, this could be with relation to that karmic woman. I'm sorry that this is how things turned out with regards to that situation, if it applies for you. I'm addicted to the way when I feel when I'm thinking of you, about you. You are the glow that lights up my life. I'm currently working on becoming the best version of myself. And for some of them, I'm somewhere between giving up and seeing how much more I can take. Alright? So just know, for some of you, your divine masculines are going through a difficult time. When my throat chakra plays up that much, it means this is an urgent message for some of you who need to hear this today. They are, this is the Strength card in reverse. They're trying to gain their strength. Notice how the card is pink. They need help with their higher heart chakra. They're closing it off so they don't get hurt from a karmic situation, whether this is work or family or friends or people in general. They're starting to close off their heart because they're getting afraid. They don't like this feeling. When people feel uncomfortable, they come out of their heart space and go back into ego so that they can defend themselves. There's this defensive energy here, this need for them to protect themselves, to wrap a shell around themselves. Because not everyone comes in loving like Divine Feminine does. Okay, and they know this. So on one hand, when they spend time with Divine Feminine, it's all beautiful and lovely. And then they go back into the real world and there's all these, can I say that word? I won't say that word. It's a naughty word. Harry's saying not say it. Right? Dealing with people in the physical reality can be very tiring if they're in their ego, and he's dealing with ego people right now. So let's just see what his soul wants to say before we go. Oh, wow. Wow. Can you tell me if you need something, please? So he's saying, even though I'm going through a bit of a rough time, can you tell me if you need something? If I ever get to be with you forever, I will be the luckiest soul ever. Separation feels uncomfortable. Undercomfortable. That's a new word for the day. Separation feels uncomfortable. I know you understand though. Do you dream about me? I feel like I could pinch myself. Okay, we'll get one more or two more. I'm feeling he's still... Okay. I love you so much I want to cry. I want you, yes, sexually. I crave your touch. Wow. These are beautiful messages today. If your divine masculine is going through a difficult time at this point, please give him unconditional love. If he's coming to you in an ego way, and that's not normal for him, it's because something's going on in his physical reality that's hurting him. Okay? So please have compassion. Of course, if anyone's coming to you without boundary, without, in a nasty way, whether that's your twin flame or a soulmate or a karmic, have your own boundaries. I'm not suggesting that no matter what someone does that you let them get away with it, or but just know that they're going through a bit of a difficult time. There's one card sticking out here to me. Here, they're wanting to come to you. They're planning to come to you. All right? This is the Chariot. Conquest over difficult odds. This is Spirit saying they're starting to become more motivated and optimistic. They're getting through this. They've got determination. They want a victory. They want to achieve great things. And notice how we've got the green colour here for the heart chakra. With you, they've got their heart open. But then they go back into their karmic life. Anyone who's not your twin flame is a karmic. And karmics can be good and bad. But they do have a life where they've got to go to work, and they've got, perhaps family responsibilities and responsibilities in general. And so then they close off their heart to go and do the things that they need to do. And then they come back to you and they try and open their heart. So it's this kind of, a turtle with the protective shell, and then they pop their head out to see you, and then they go back in, hiding in the you know what I mean? It's like they have this protective armor on, I guess you could say. And that's an exhausting energy to be in, because if you're opening your heart and then closing your heart and then opening your heart and then closing your heart, right? You want to be in a place on the twin flame journey where you are opening your heart all the time and still having boundaries. And you can learn about this by doing my Ascension package, which is available in modules. And if you so wish, it can bring you into union with your twin flame as well. I've had many great success stories, and a lot of people feeling really whole within themselves after doing this course. All right, so email me if you're interested. I am thinking if I get... Okay, I'm thinking that I'm going to give 20% off the course for anyone who contacts me between now and the middle of June. All right, so anyone who contacts me regarding the Ascension course, I'm going to give them 20% off. Okay, and all you need to do is email me with the code Ascension. All right, so if you give me that code, just say I want to do your Ascension package when you email me, and just say, just write Ascension in big letters, and you can have 20% off the course until the 15th of June. All right? Alrighty. So that's what I'm doing for you at this time. Harry says bye. Look at this. Harry, what are you doing? Okay, he's trying to send you a telepathic message, he's saying. Okay, did you get that? He's saying, did you get it? Did you get it? What was it, Harry? You going to tell me? Oh, stay in your heart space and send unconditional love to your counterpart at all times. Well, that was nice. That was a very long message for them to try and have to get intuitively, though, wasn't it? All right, so he's got one more. Ready? He says, focus on his big eye, his open eye. Ready? Okay. Now tell me what it was so I can tell them. Oh, he says he loves you. He loves you very much. Wow, that's nice. You might be coming into your heart space. That's very good, Harry. Very good. Thank you for being here with me. I'm sending you love, peace and light from Australia. And I hope you have a beautiful day, night, evening or afternoon wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.